Today, we delve into a fascinating aspect of literature, its ability to predict the future. Throughout history, many writers have not only entertained and inspired their readers, but have also shown a deep and sometimes unsettling understanding of what the future holds. From dystopian visions to technological advancements and social changes, these authors have woven narratives that, surprisingly, have become echoes of our current reality. In today's video, we will highlight 7 literary works that not only captured the imagination of generations, but also predicted the future with astounding accuracy. These books, spanning different genres and eras, offer a window into the predictive power of human thought and serve as reminders that sometimes fiction can become reality. So join me on this fascinating journey through literature that saw beyond its time. In George Orwell's 1984, a book published in 1949, we encounter a prophetic vision that has become disturbingly relevant in the modern world. The novel depicts a totalitarian state where mass surveillance is the norm, a place where every movement and word of the citizens is constantly monitored. This image is reflected in our current society with the use of advanced and modern surveillance technologies, security cameras on the streets, monitoring of online activities by corporations and governments, surveillance of social networks, emails, phone calls, and more. Additionally, Orwell explored the manipulation of language and history as tools of governmental control. We see parallels to this in the era of fake news and internet misinformation, as well as the manipulation of information in media outlets like television to influence public opinion, the change of narratives, and state censorship in some regions of the world. These resonate with the newspeak and the rewriting of history practiced by the party in 1984. These tactics are employed to maintain power and control the perception of reality, just as Orwell had imagined. Totalitarianism, a central theme in 1984, is reflected in current authoritarian regimes that exert strict control over information and personal freedoms. For example, those dictatorships that I will not mention, the suppression of dissent and the imposition of a single narrative, as seen in the novel, are observed in some contemporary governments, reminding us of Orwell's warnings. 1984 is not just a dystopian fiction work, but a warning about the power of government and the fragility of our freedoms. The relevance of this work in the current context demonstrates how literature can foresee the future and alerts us to the importance of protecting our rights and freedoms in an increasingly watched and controlled world. Neuromancer by William Gibson, first published in 1984, is a seminal work in the cyberpunk genre and has had a profound impact on modern culture, particularly in its predictions about technology and the internet. Gibson's vision in Neuromancer was revolutionary, painting a future where the line between technology and humanity is blurred, and where cyberspace, a term he coined, becomes a tangible reality. In Neuromancer, Gibson imagines a world dominated by sprawling metropolises, neon-lit and suffused with a sense of high-tech, low-life ethos. The novel introduces the concept of a fully immersive virtual reality termed the Matrix, where individuals can navigate and manipulate a digital landscape that feels entirely real. This concept of virtual reality closely mirrors the advancements in today's VR and AR technologies, which are transforming how we interact with digital environments. Furthermore, Gibson's portrayal of hackers as the protagonists navigating and exploiting this digital world prefigured the central role that cybersecurity and insecurity would play in the modern era. The idea of data heists, digital espionage, and the dark underbelly of the internet are now everyday realities. Cyber warfare and hacking have become significant concerns for governments and corporations alike, reflecting the world Gibson envisioned. Another striking aspect of Neuromancer is its prediction of the merging of human and machine. The novel's characters often modify their bodies with cybernetic enhancements, predicting the current interest in biohacking, the integration of technology with the human body, and the ongoing research in augmenting human capabilities with technology. The societal and cultural implications in Neuromancer also resonate with contemporary issues. The novel explores themes of corporate dominance, the erosion of individual privacy, and the blending of physical and digital identities. These themes have become increasingly relevant as we grapple with the dominance of large tech companies, concerns about privacy and surveillance, and the rise of digital personas in social media and online interactions. In summary, Neuromancer was not just a groundbreaking piece of science fiction literature. It was a prescient forecast of a future deeply entwined with technology. Its influence can be seen in everything from the development of the internet to the way we conceive of and interact with digital worlds. As we continue to navigate the challenges and opportunities of an increasingly connected and technologically advanced society, Neuromancer remains a poignant and relevant exploration of what it means to be human in a digital age. Fahrenheit 451, Ray Bradbury, published in 1953, is a prophetic novel that explores themes of censorship, the suppression of ideas, and the consequences of an increasingly superficial society obsessed with media consumption. Bradbury's predictions have become eerily relevant in today's world, particularly regarding censorship and the proliferation of technology that both connects and isolates. In Fahrenheit 451, Bradbury envisioned a society where books are banned and firemen are tasked with burning them to suppress dissenting ideas and maintain social uniformity. This extreme form of censorship eerily parallels the current concerns about free speech, the control of information by governments and corporations, and the rise of cancel culture. In our era, the suppression of ideas often comes not through physical destruction of books, but through digital means, such as internet censorship, content moderation, and algorithmic control over what we see and read online. Yet, they also remind us that we hold power, the power to question, to choose, and to alter the course of our history. As a society, we bear the responsibility to safeguard our freedoms and foster an environment where technology enriches rather than diminishes our human experience. So, as we conclude this journey through visionary literature, let's reflect on their lessons and warnings, and remember that while we may not predict the future accurately, we can certainly influence it with our actions and choices today.